subnet mask. Got it, guys? Fixed length subnet mask and variable length subnet mask. Clear? Fixed length subnet mask and variable length subnet mask. Two types of subnets will have. One is fixed length subnet mask. Another one is variable length subnet mask. Got it, guys? Right? Okay. So first of all, we'll discuss about fixed length subnet mask. Okay. So we'll discuss about fixed length subnet mask. Okay. FLSM. FLSM full form, fixed length subnet mask. Okay. And VLSM full form, variable length subnet mask. Right? Okay. So first of all, we'll discuss about fixed length subnet mask. Guys, it's very easy. Yesterday concept, if you are able to understand, today concept, it's a very easy to understand. It's not a big deal, right? So FLSM, fixed length subnet mask. For example, we have an organization called HCL. Got it, guys? We have one organization called HCL. HCL having two different departments, IT and BPO. For example, assume this HCL, they try to starting one new branch somewhere. Okay. So they have the two different departments. One is IT department and BPO department. Right, guys? So coming to IT, we'll have 100 people in IT, 100 people in BPO. Got it, guys? 100 people in IT, 100 people in BPO. Means we need to establish 100 missions network for IT department, 100 missions network for BPO department. Got it, guys? 100 missions network for IT department, 100 missions network for BPO department. Okay, right. As an administrator, we are trying to deploying the legacy enrollment. Remember, it's not a cloud, it's a legacy on premises. Got it, guys? Okay. So now they provided for us this network, preferable network, always class C, right? Yesterday we discussed, we did few calculations also, right? So preferable network is a class C. So for example, 192.168.1.0 is a network ID. All the host bits, if it is become 0, that is network ID. All the host bits, if it is becomes 1s, that is broadcast ID. In between, we'll have valid IP addresses 1 to 254. That's it, now. Yesterday we taken a 10.0.0 example. Today class C 192, right? Private network 192.168.1.0. 192.168.1.0 is a network ID. We are not going to assign the network ID for missions. To identify the network, we are going to use network ID. So this is broadcast ID. All the host bits, if it is becomes ones, 8 ones means 255. So all the network, host bits, if it is becomes ones, that is broadcast ID. So this is a broadcast ID we are going to use to broadcasting. Automatically you'll have, while you are trying to sending the data from one mission to another mission, with the help of this broadcast ID, so we are going to share the data between the missions. So guys, 1 to 254 valid IP addresses. Only those valid IP addresses we are going to assign for hosts, for IT department and for BPO department. Got it, guys? How many IP addresses we'll have in this network? 254 valid IP addresses will have. Okay. IT department, how many IP addresses they need? 100, right? 100 peoples will have. For 100 peoples, 100 missions. For 100 missions, 100 IP addresses we need. 1 to 100 for IT department. Then for BPO, 101 to 200. I hope you got it. The problem, it got resolved. Yes. And what is the default subnet mask for class C? 255.255.255.0. This is a default subnet mask. All the host, all the network bits, it should becomes ones. All the host bits should become 0. That is a default subnet mask. Right, guys? So if you're using this default subnet mask, this default subnet mask is a one compound wall. Got it, guys? This is a default subnet mask. Assume this is a one network classroom. So this classroom, it having the compound wall. Like the same way, class C having the compound wall called 255.255.255.0. Got it, guys? So this is a compound wall. In between, how many peoples we can able to set? 1 to 255, 254 peoples we can able to set. I hope you got it, guys. So clear? Yes, no, right. So now, if you are using the subnet mask, always 1 to 254 they can able to communicate. For example, in our class we'll have 254 people, so they can able to communicate each other, right? Because they are all into same class. Yes, no. Like the same way, IT department and BPO department, both they can able to communicate. That's it, no? Because those both the departments, it belongs to same network. So IT it can able to communicate with BPO, and BPO also it can able to communicate with IT. But we need to avoid the communication. IT department should not communicate with BPO, and BPO department peoples also, they should not communicate with IT. Then we need to avoid the communication between those both the departments. How? How to avoid the communication between those both the departments? Yes, guys. Any possibilities? Yes. Simple, guys. This is one network, right? And if you want, you can take another network. This is 192.168.1.0 network. And this is a 192.168.2.0 network. So network ID, if it is changed, those both the networks doesn't have the communication. Remember, the network ID, if it is changed, right? So now those both the network doesn't have any communication here. So you need to enable the communication between those both the networks, means we need to use one router, one device called router. Then only we can able to enable the communication between those both the networks. Got it, guys? Clear, right? So two different networks. This network we are assigning for IT, and this network we are assigning for BPO. How many IP addresses we are utilizing from this network, guys, for IT department? Only 100. Total 254 will have, but we are utilizing only 100. And from this network, same. Here also we'll have 255, but we are utilizing only 100. Unnecessary, we are wasting 154 IP addresses in each network. Approximately more than 300 IP addresses we are wasting. Guys, this is a good thing. Like the way you are going to establish the network in your organization? No. So it's not a good practice. Then what we need to do? Simple, guys. 254 people's classroom capacity classroom will have, but every day 100 people's only they are attending. Unnecessary 154 chairs we are wasting into our classroom. I hope you got it. So we have the classroom capacity 254 people's, means 254 chairs will have. Okay, so in this classroom, assume this will have 254 chairs will have for 254 people's, right? But every day in our classroom 100 people's only they're attending. Unnecessary, we are wasting 154 chairs, right, guys? Okay, so usually in same class, in same timing, maybe 3:30 to 5 timing, so they need to start another class, but they have some shortage, classroom shortage they have. Maybe AWS class or otherwise SQL class they need to start. Got it, guys? Oracle class they need to start. So they need classroom. Then how you are going to provide the classroom? In Linux class, 100 people only will have. Remaining 154 chairs we are wasting. Okay. Instead of wasting every day 154 chairs, what we are going to do? We are going to divide this classroom into two parts. In this classroom, we are going to make one partition. 254 divided by 2. How much? 126. That's it, na? 120 something. Okay. So total 255 combinations will have 255 divided by 2, 128. 128, 128. 255, right? Including network ID and broadcast ID. Then 128, 128. So we are going to make the partition in between our classroom. That is called subnetting. I hope you got it, guys. So clear. Instead of wasting more than 150 shares, what we are doing, we are trying to making one partition in between our classroom. So one partition for Linux class, another partition for SQL class. I hope you got it. That is called subnetting. Subnetting means we are dividing one network into multiple networks. That is called subnetting, right, guys? So let's see here. How many? This is total one network 0 to 255. We'll have 1 to 254 valid IP addresses, right? Okay. So now how we need to divide this network into two pieces? Usually in classroom, we are going to call to maybe that the building constructor will have. So we need to call them and they're going to get the like some bricks and those all stuff. They're going to make the one partition in between the class. Okay. Okay, I'll do one thing. Actually, most of the people, they are going to teach the subnetting with the help of very lengthy formula. No need to bother about the formula. If you know Apple, not mobile, Apple fruit, okay? So Apple, then that's enough. Easily you can able to make the subnetting. How many people you know Apple? APPLE. Huh? Yes, guys. If you know Apple, that is enough. So you can able to make the one network into multiple networks, right? Okay. So coming to this network, 0 to 255 combinations we'll have here. Okay. I'm comparing this network with one Apple. This is one Apple. This is one Apple, right? So actually we'll have round circle, but it's not looking like Apple. Assume this is a one Apple. Okay. Got it, guys? So this Apple having how many combination? 0 to 255. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. We'll have 255 combinations. Total 0 to 255 combinations we'll have in this Apple. Okay. Right. Okay. So now I have only one Apple along with me. While I'm trying to having this Apple, Kirti, she came to me. Then she's asking one doubt. Then what I should do? Huh? I need to hide the Apple or otherwise I need to share the Apple to the Kirti. Huh? So don't hide. It's not a good manner. Okay. So then while we are try to having the Apple, so one student, she came to me and then, so she's asking one doubt. Okay. I call her and then sit Kirti. So like that I said, and then I have only one Apple. I doesn't have any another Apple. I have only one Apple. Then what I should do? I need to share the Apple. I need to offer her. So, okay, Kirti, take half Apple like this. So how you're going to divide the Apple into the two pieces? We need to cut. Okay. So for cutting, what we need? Huh? What we need? We need one tool called knife. Not wife, knife. Okay. Got it, guys? Clear? So we need one tool called knife. With the help of this knife tool, we are going to cut this apple into the two pieces. That's it now. One half piece for Kirti, one half piece for me. I hope you got it, guys, right? So like the same way, total 0 to 255 combinations, assume this total 0 to 255, it's a one apple. Now we need to cut the 0 to 255 into the two parts. We need to divide the 0 to 255 network into the two networks. Then how? We need knife. Here, what kind of knife we require? You are unable to use like a normal knife. Okay. Here we need to use customized subnet mask as a knife. So this is a default subnet mask, guys. 255.255.255.0. It's a default subnet mask. If you're using this default subnet mask, it will communicate from 1 to 255. Means a total one network. Now we need to cut this network into the two pieces. We need to divide this network into the two pieces. We require one knife. Here the knife is customized subnet mask. So how you'll get the customized subnet mask? Guys, simple. Subnetting means we are converting the host bit into network bit. Converting host bit into network bit, that is called subnetting. With the help of converting the host bit into network, we are dividing the one network into the multiple networks. Subnetting means, subnetting definition, we are converting host bits into network bits. That is called subnetting. Just this word is enough. You can remember this word. Easily you can able to divide the one network into the multiple networks. Got it, guys? Okay. So we know as of now only default subnet mask, right? So what is the default subnet mask? 255.255.255.0. Can we write once again? We are converting host bits into network bits, Akhil. That is called subnetting. Host bits into network bit. Okay, good, right. Okay, so what is the default subnet mask, guys? 255.255.255.0. Can we write this default subnet mask into binary? Yes, always. Yesterday we got this default subnet mask from binary itself only. If you want, you can rewrite into the binary. So 255 means 8 ones, again 8 ones, again 8 ones, and 8 zeros. 8 zeros, right, guys? 8 ones dot 8 ones dot 8 ones dot 8 zeros. Got it, guys? 255.255.255.0. Got it? Clear? Right. /24. Also, you can give instead of 255, 255, 255, 255.0. If you want, you can provide the /24. Slash means slash notation. CIDR. CIDR. Classless interdomain routing full form. CIDR full form. Classless interdomain routing. Simply if you are saying CIDR, it's not enough. Most of the people, they are going to call CIDR. CIDR full form, classless interdomain routing. That is called CIDR. Classless interdomain routing. CIDR, okay? Why 24, guys? Because 24 network bits will have. The CIDR, it will represent networks, means subnets. So 24 means default. We doesn't have any subnet into this network. Normal 24. For class B, CIDR. Very good. 16. For class A, CIDR. 8. Got it now? /8. Class A, CIDR. /16. Class B, CIDR. /24. Class C, CIDR. So how many network octets will have in class A? 1. 8 bits because of the /8. How many network octets will have in class B? 2. 8 plus 8, 16. Then how many network octets? 3. 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24. I hope you got it. Clear, guys? Good. Right. Now subnetting means we are converting the host bit into network bit. So how many host bits will have? 8. 8 host bits will have. We are trying to converting the first host bit into network bit. I hope you got it. We are converting. Actually, we'll have 0. We are trying to converting the 0 as a 1 network bit. Zeros are hosts. Ones are networks. Clear? Right? Yes, no. Yesterday, we discussed one numerical calculation to get the IP address range. How many bits will have in IPv4? In IPv4, how many bits will have? 32 bits. Very good, Krishna Chaitanya. So 32 bits. Those all the 32 bit, how many we divide into the how many octets? 4 octet. Each octet having how many bits? Very good, super. Each bit having one value. Yesterday we discussed. First value 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0, 1, reverse. 2 to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3, like this. Yesterday we discussed, right? Okay. This bit value, how much? 2 to the power of 7, 128, right? 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 128. So this is a customized subnet mask. This customized subnet mask, it will act like as a knife. Then if you're using this customized subnet mask, it will divide this network into the two parts. So each part is a 128. Yesterday what we discussed, each and every network, it having one network ID, one broadcast ID. So 128 combinations will have in that -2. One network ID, one broadcast ID. 126 valid IP addresses will have in each part. So 126 is the nearest value for 100. Instead of wasting the more than 150 IP addresses, 200 IP addresses, we are wasting only 26. You can say this 26 for feature or backup. Maybe if you try to adding 20 more machines, and then we can able to utilize. Like the same way, this part for BPO department. Then how we need to divide? So guys, cider, if we having /25 means each network having 128 combinations, remember. Clear? So this network having 126 combinations, this network having 126 combinations. 126 means valid IP addresses, combination 128. Valid IP addresses 126, right? This part for IT department, this part for BPO department. Simple. No need to bother about any lengthy formulas here. If you know Apple, that's enough. Got it, guys? Apple formula. So Imran sir, Apple formula, that's it. Okay. So got it, guys. Right. So let's see here. 192.160.1.0, 192.160.1.127. This is a range for IT. That's it now. So this is network ID and it's a broadcast ID. In between, we'll have 126 valid IP addresses. Those 126 valid IP addresses we are going to assign for IT department. And next, 192.160.1.128, because we end with 127 and then we need to start from 128. 128 to till the end, 255. So this is network ID and it's a broadcast ID. In between, we'll have valid IP addresses, 126. So those 126 valid IP addresses we are going to assign for BPO, right? And you should not use the subnet mask now. You need to use the subnet mask now. 255.255.255.128. This is a subnet mask. It will avoid the communication between IT and BPO. Clear, guys? I hope you got it. If you're using this subnet mask, it will communicate again. So you need to use this customized subnet mask. We need to use this customized subnet mask. Then IT department, it's unable to communicate with BPO, and BPO, it's unable to communicate with IT. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? This is called FLSM. FLSM means fixed length, 100. Got it? Clear? So like this, you can divide the one network into multiple networks, right? Next, VLSM. Variable length subnet mask. Guys, those all the documents you'll have into your Google Drive link. Please go through the documents, right? So I hope you got it online. Right? Okay. Next, VLSM, variable length subnet mask. For example, we'll have an organization called CTS, but it having different departments. HR department, 20 peoples. Account department, 50 peoples. IT, 100 peoples will have. So different networks we need to create. It's not a same length network, right? So we need to create different lengths network, right? So for HR, one network. For account, one more network. For IT, another network. But here, for IT peoples, 100 machines we need. For account peoples, 50 machines we need. And HR peoples, 20 machines we need. According to that, we need to establish the networks now. How many networks we need to establish? 3 networks we need now. Means 3 subnets 3 subnets we need now, right? Same Apple formula, right? Got it, guys? Guys, we need to learn the subject without any effort. Effortless subject we need to learn, right? So no need to put like very serious effort on that particular subject. Just we need to learn by playing, that's it. Like game. Got it, guys? If you're addicting with the subject, automatically you're going to get like this ideas and those all stuff. Clear? Right. So let's see, guys, here. Same. So what is the default subnet mask for class C? 255.255.255.0. This is the default subnet mask for class C, right? Okay. If you're using the subnet mask, the total network it will communicate. Same Apple. Okay. Well, I'm trying to having the Apple. First Kirti, she came to me. So because of that reason, what I did, so I divide this Apple into the 2 pieces. How to divide the Apple into the 2 pieces? We need to convert first host bit into network bit. So 128, 128, 2 parts. Okay. So already we know 128 minus 2, 126. It's the nearest value for IT department. So we are trying to converting first host bit into network bit. Simple, right? Cider, actually this is a 24, right? And it will become 25. That's it now. 128. 128 means 192.168.1.02, 192.168.1.127. This is a range, and this is a subnet for IT department. So nearest value is 126. 100 nearest value is 126, and then we are trying to assigning this network for IT department. So this is a subnet mask, and this is a cider. So 24 plus 1, 25. 24 network bits and plus 1 network. How much? 25. Got it, guys? Right. So already we done this before, right? So now along with me, how much Apple I hold? Only half Apple, right? And after some time, Sai, he came to me. Then he is asking one more doubt. So I am having only one Apple. Those people, they're not allowing to have Apple. What I should do, huh? Right? So Sai, he came to me and then he's asking one more doubt. Then I have only half Apple. Then what I should do now? Huh? So again, I need to cut this half Apple into 2 pieces, 2 quarters, right? Quarter means not that quarters, okay? So 2, again this apple into 2 halves again, right? So here also we need knife to cut this half apple into 2 parts, right, guys? Very good, super. Krishna Chaitanya, total 128 combinations we'll have in this half part, right? So we need to divide this 128 into 2 parts. So each part having 64. That's it now. 128 divided by 2. This part 64, this part 64. 64 minus 2. Always in one network, we'll have a network ID, one broadcast ID. We are not going to assign permissions. We need to avoid. So total 62 valid IP addresses we'll have. So 62 is the nearest value for 50, right? Instead of wasting the more than 60 to 70 IP addresses, we are wasting only 12. Got it, guys? So clear? Now how? Second half part we need to cut into 2 pieces. Means second host bit we need to convert into network bit. Got it, guys? Clear? Yes, no? Right, good. So now 128 plus how much? 64, right? 128 plus 64, how much? 192. Right? Then range. We end with 127 here. Then we need to start from 128 to 191. In between, we'll have 62 valid IP addresses. Those 62 valid IP addresses we are going to assign for account department. And then here, this is a CIDR. And it's a customized subnet mask. So this subnet mask for account department. This subnet mask for IT department. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Again, we'll have small piece along with me, right? So in between, Krishna Chaitanya, he came to me. Then what I should do? Krishna Chaitanya will have only small piece. Okay? So Krishna Chaitanya, or otherwise our best student, our favorite student, right? Who's that guy? Manigantan, right? Are you there? Manigantan, right? Manikantan and Krishna Chaitanya. So those people, they came to me. Then what I should do? So what we need to do, guys? So again, the small piece I need to cut into the two parts. Got it, guys? So 64 divided by 2. How much? 64 divided by 2, 32. So this part 32, this part 32. Right? 32 minus 2, 30. 30 is the nearest value for 20. So this part we are trying to assigning for HR department. And how we need to divide? One more subnet. Total 3 subnets we'll have now. 1, 2, 3. Total 3 subnets we'll have. So 128 plus 64 plus 32. How much? 224. So this is a customized subnet mask for HR department. 255.255.255.224 and then 192.223. So we end with 191 here. Then we are going to start from 192 to 223, and it's a network ID. It's a network ID and it's a broadcast ID. In between we'll have how many valid IP addresses? 30 valid IP addresses. 30 is the nearest value for HR. So CIDR /27. /27 means people in real-time enrollment, they are not going to provide any subnets and those all stuff. They are going to provide the like information with the help of CIDR. /27. /27 means 3 subnets. Clear, guys? 24 plus 3, 27. I hope you got it. Yes, no? So clear. Coming to AWS. Because most of the people that are doing AWS, because of that reason, I'm trying to giving some information related to AWS also. In AWS, network is a different network. It's not, don't compare this AWS network with legacy enrollment. They have their own network. Got it? They're maintaining VLSM, not FLSM. They have their own network. They have their own rules. Those all the network rules, it's not going to applicable 100%. Only few rules it will be applicable in AWS. So remaining all different. So then we are going to discuss. Coming to AWS, right? Coming to AWS, minimum CIDR 16, maximum CIDR 128. Actually, class A having 8, right? But it's not going to accept 8. Here, coming to AWS, we doesn't have class A, class B, class C concept. This AWS cloud, it will consider all the classes as a one network. For all the classes, we need to use same subnet mask. Got it, guys? Here, class A having different subnet mask, class B having different subnet mask, class C having different subnet mask, but it's not going to consider like that. Minimum 16 means it will consider as a class B subnet mask for all the classes. It may be class A network, it may be class B network, it may be class C network, right? For example, let's see here. Guys, blindly remember, it may be class A, it may be class B, it may be class C, whatever it may be. So class A range already you know 10 to 10.0.0.0 to 10.255, 255, 255. Class B range 127.16.0.0 to 172.16.0.0 to 172.31.255, 255. So class C 192.160.0.0 to 127.160.255, 255. Those all the private range already we discussed yesterday. Apart from this, everything is public for internet. This range for intranet. Okay. It may be class A. It may be class B. It may be class C. Cider you need to provide 16 only. Got it, guys? Cider you need to provide 16 minimum cider. Maximum 16, 16, 16. But coming to legacy 8, 16, 24. Yes, no. But it's not going to applicable in AWS, remember. While you are trying to creating the VPCs, remember, it is not going to applicable. So we are providing 10.0.0 network. Because of that reason, we need to provide /8. It won't accept. If you want, you can try. You'll get error. If you're providing more than 128 also, you'll get error. Right? So now let's try to understand this AWS network, how he's tried to maintaining the infrastructure in VPCs. Usually we are going to create the VPCs. With the help of those VPCs only, we are going to create the subnets. So network means subnets only, right? So let's see, guys. /16 means six double 536 combinations. 16 means it may be in class A, it may be in class B, it may be in class C. How many combinations will have? 65536 minus 5, not 2. Usually in legacy environment, we are doing -2 because one is network ID, another one is broadcast ID. But here we are not going to use 5 IP addresses, remember. Clear? Next. /24. Usually we are going to use the subnets called 24. /24 means 255 minus 5. Actually 256. 256 combinations minus 5. Then /25 means 128 minus 5. 25, right? So /26 means 64 minus 5. /27, 32 combinations minus 5. /28, that's it. More than 28 it won't support. Got it? 17 means /17 means, can we be able to provide 17? No? No? Yes, no? 17 means 65,536 divided by 2. Got it? 17 means 65,000. Usually we are going to use /24 because of the reason from 24 onwards I have given the information. So if you want, you can give 17 also, it's not a problem, but we need to divide this into by 2. This value by 2. Clear? While you are trying to creating the VPCs, very good. Okay, Akhil. So while you are trying to creating the VPC, better to use for VPC cider /16 because we have how many combinations? 65,536 combinations. From 65,536 combination, we are trying to, for example, you purchase 6,000 square feet place, man. Assume this, you'll have the 6,000 square feet place. So from 6,000 square feet place, we are trying to creating multiple classrooms, means multiple subnets. Each classroom is a subnet. According to your requirement, okay, you need 256 people's capacity subnet, you can /24. If you need like 128 people's capacity, 25. So I hope you got it. So for best practice, maybe, so it should not overlap means better to use VPC CIDR 16. With the help of that 16, you can create the multiple subnets. It may be 24, it may be 25, it may be 26, your wish. Clear, guys? So few people, what they are going to do, they will create the VPC with /16 and they will create the subnet with /16 again. Then if you try to creating one more subnet, you are unable to create because the total 6,000 square feet, please, they make it as a one classroom. Then we doesn't have the space where you are going to create one more classroom. I hope you got it. Yes, no. Good. So what kind of 5 IP addresses we need to avoid? We are neglecting 5. I'm coming. Okay. So that is what I'm trying to teaching. Okay, Akhil. So why we are neglecting 2 there? One is network ID, another one is broadcast ID. Already we know 2. We need 3 now. Right. Let's see. Now I hope you're clear, guys. So how to create the VPCs? Right. For example, 192.168.1.0, already you know this. This is network ID, right? This is network ID. NID. Right? 192 dot 1.1. Actually, you know 255 also. It's a broadcast ID, right? Okay. Already we know this. Sorry. 1.255. What happened, guys? 1.255. It's a broadcast ID. Okay. BID. Broadcast ID. You know already this. Okay. Okay. Next. Remaining 3. 192.168.1.1. Default routing. For default router. Okay. DNS. Future purpose. That's it. Those 5 IP addresses we are not going to use. So you should do -5 in AWS. Automatically it will do. No need to do anything while you are trying to creating the network. It is avoid those 5 IP addresses from your network. Got it, guys? That's it, guys. This is all about subnetting. Right? How do practice? I'm coming, man. I'm coming, Subham. I'm coming. Don't worry. So let it complete the basic commands, networking related basic command. Then we are going to establish the network, right? then you can able to understand how we need to practice and those all stuff. I said now, so with practicals, I'll show you, don't worry. So finish, guys. I hope you're clear. So in AWS, how we need to create the VPCs and how we need to create the subnets. Right. Okay. So now, so we'll start practical sessions. Practical sessions means, first of all, today we are going to discuss about few commands related to networking. Then we'll establish the network. How to establish the network between two different machines, I'll show you. Maybe today, I think entire practical session, it's not possible. Tomorrow we'll do. Right? So just we'll complete networking related basic commands. And after that, how to assign the IP addresses and those all stuff we need to discuss. So we'll have different ways to assign the IP addresses. If you know how to assign the IP addresses, then only you can able to establish the network. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to us. Let's start with networking related basic commands, right? Right. So let's see, guys, here. Right. So now we are going to perform few networking related commands. Okay, useful commands we are going to discuss now, right? So how to know the interface details? If config is a command, guys. If config is a command to know the interface details. Guys, if config command, you can execute into any version. It may be new versions, it may be older versions to know the information about particular interface. The information related to interface we can able to get. Okay. So using if config command, right? So then hit enter. So EN016777736. This is our interface name. Interface name means NIC card name. We discussed about NIC card, right? So because of that reason, I have given the entire information about NICs, media. You should understand, right, what is interface means. So NIC means network interface card. So this is a NIC card name. So it's not like this. You'll have the same number into all the machines. Got it, guys? EN0167777. This is a default we'll have into our VMware workstation. Maybe if you're using some different operating, different virtual machine, you'll have EN ETH1, right? Ethernet 1, like ENSPS, something one number will have. So this first field means this is indicates your NIC card name. Got it, guys? Right. This is up. Up means it's active, right? And it's running. MTU. MTU full form, maximum transactional unit. MTU full form, maximum transactional unit. Packet size. We are trying to sending the packet from one machine to another machine. The packet size is a MTU. So minimum 64, maximum 1500. Packet size. Got it, guys? So MTU, maximum transactional unit. Okay. So guys, this is IPv4 details. Okay. So 192.160.0.156. This IP address from where we are getting? We didn't assign any IP address for this mission, right? So from where we are getting this IP address? From router, Wi-Fi router. We connected Wi-Fi router. So if you connected wire, so this IP address in Wi-Fi router, in your home also, you will get one local IP address, means internal IP address, private IP address. So how you are going to get this private IP address? With the help of DHCP server. So you'll have the DHCP into our router in our home. In our home, we'll have the router, right? Wi-Fi router. In Wi-Fi router, by default, we'll have the DHCP server. This DHCP server, it is going to assign automatically one IP address for each and every mission in a network. Without IP address, we are unable to communicate, right? Got it, guys? Okay. If you go to real-time environment, it's not like this. We are going to get the IP address from router. It may be mission, it may be DHCP server, it may be switches also. We can able to configure the DHCP server to switches also. Got it, guys? Okay, next. So at present from our home, how we are going to get the IP addresses? With the help of our Wi-Fi router. Next, this is a subnet because it's a class A. Class A default subnet 255.255.255.0 and broadcasting 192.168.0.255. Got it, guys? Okay. So now this is IPv6. No need to bother. Okay. So this is IPv6 CIDR 64 default CIDR and Ethernet. Ethernet means NIC card MAC address. MAC full form, media access control, right? Physical address, MAC address, one unique MAC address will have. IP address is also unique, guys. Remember, MAC address is also unique, right? So unique MAC address, 1000 Mbps Ethernet card we are using. RX means receiving packets. RX means how many packets we received into this mission. 144 packets we received. So bytes in KBs. TX means transferred packets, transferring packets. How many packets we transfer from our mission? 64 packets. 64 packets and then in bytes in KBs. 0 drops, 0 errors, 0 overrun. Clear? This is a NIC card information. With the help of ifconfig, we can able to get all the device informations. Then LO, loopback. Loopback IP address. We discussed right yesterday. 127.0.0.1. It's a loopback IP address. And receiving packets, transferring packets. What is the use of loopback? Yes, guys. What is the use of loopback IP address? It's not a permanent, man. I said, Nakil. In this virtual machine, we'll have this name. Okay. To check the NIC card, whether it is working properly or not. Very good, Pavan. How to check, guys? Ping is a command. 127.127.0.0.1. If you are getting the reply from this IP address, means your NIC card, it's working. See, we are getting the reply. 64 bytes from 127.0.0.1. ICMP, guys, ping command, it will send the ICMP packets. Remember, what is ICMP? Internet Communication Messaging Protocol, ICMP full form. What is ICMP? Internet Communication Messaging Protocol, right? You need to check the communication means. So the destination mission, it is going to send the ICMP packets. Then only we can able to understand those both the missions having the communication or not. Got it, guys? If you're getting destination unreachable like this errors, means your NIC card it having some problem. TTL, time to leave. Okay, who completed route 53, they know very well about TTL, right? So TTL, time to leave. So time in milliseconds. Continuously will get the output. How we need to kill this? Control C, very good. Control C to terminate the current session. Current process, not session. Current process. Got it, guys? Then instead of IPADDR, if you instead of if config, if you want, you can use IPADDR also. Both are same. Output wise a little bit different. The same information will get. So first it's showing loop back, and next it's showing your NIC card details. Same details: IP address, broadcast ID, right? IPv6 address, and those also same. Right? If you need to filter only one NIC card, IPADDR show then NIC card name EN0167777736. Right. See, this is a command you need to execute. It will print only one NIC card, that particular NIC card details. Got it, guys? So IP config, if config and IPADDR. Right. Next. So how to check the internet connectivity, whether we'll have the internet or not? AWS DevOps. Huh? How to check the internet connectivity? Yes, guys. Without internet, can we be able to access the EC2 instance? And then how we need to check the internet connection? Internet connectivity, whether we'll have the internet or not. Ping Google. So, okay, but it's not a right way. Okay, ping google.com. Okay, but I'm not getting any reply. Why? I think different network I have connected. Give me 1 minute. System CTL, restart network. Because I'm trying to connecting this laptop into multiple classrooms, right? So last classroom IP address, it's available into buffer. Because of that reason, we need to reset. Okay. Then let's check the IP address. Now IP address, it got changed. In this classroom, different network. 192.168.5.255. Okay. Now let's ping with Google dot. Now we are getting the reply from Google, but actually it's not a right way, guys, to know the internet. Ping with 8.8.8.8. 8.8.8.8. What is 8.8.8.8? Google IP address. Google IP address. Who said it's a Google IP address? Huh? How to know the Google IP address? Huh? Google DNS. Guys, it's not a Google DNS. It's a global DNS server IP address. Google is a one provider, guys. He doesn't have any relation with the internet. He's trying to providing the services through internet. Remember, I don't know, like, so how you are going to know Google DNS server? Global, not Google. Global. Global means total world. Global DNS server IP address or global DNS server prefix, you can say. Prefix. Got it. 8.8.8.8 is a global DNS server IP address, right? Got it. So now we are going to Google is not providing IP addresses, remember. Clear? Right. And this is primary, this is secondary. 8.8.4.4. Two DNS server they will maintain. One is primary, another one is secondary. Clear? How to check the internet connectivity? Ping. Guys, if you doesn't need continuous reply, then execute like this. Ping -c for 8.8.8.8. Then hit enter. We are going to get the 4 ICMP packet from 8.8.8. Automatically it will disconnect. Continuously it is not going to provide the reply. Okay. Right. So we have the internet connection into our laptop. Okay. Now, while you are trying to sending the packets, how the packet it is going to travel, you need to find out the route. How? You are trying to sending one packet, one data from your mission to maybe to your friend. Your friend is located in somewhere. How this packet it is going to travel from your network to outside? IP route is a command. IP route is a command. See guys, default via 192.160.5.1. Actually, this is a gateway, entry and exit point. So maximum gateway, it's a router device IP address. Maximum. This is our router IP address. Okay. While you are trying to sending the packet, for example, you need to attend the Linux class, man. Right. So how you are going to attend the Linux class? With the help of this gate, right? If you doesn't have this gate, classroom door, then how you are going to attend, how you are going to quit from the class? Like the same way, while you are trying to sending the packet, we should have one exit and entry point, right? That is called router. While you are trying to sending the packet it is going to travel from your mission to router. The router it is going to send outside. Router it is going to get the inbound traffic. This is router IP address via. Okay. So you are trying to traveling from Hyderabad to Chennai via Tirupati. Via means via router we are trying to sending. Right? Via gateway. Okay. So device name and protostatic metric value, guys. With the help of this metric value, it will decide the best path to reach the destination. So if you need to know in depth about metric values and those all stuff, better to do CCNA routing and switching. There they will teach you. Right? At present doesn't need that much of in-depth here. So it's enough now. Okay. With the help of this metric value, so it will decide the best path to reach the destination. And this is our network. This is our network. And then device and our mission IP address. our Linux machine IP address 192.168.5.250, sorry, 225. So this mission, it is sending the network, it's sending the packet to someone via this device. This is network, and this is our device name. Got it, guys? IP route is a command. It will show you packet traveling route. Right. Next, trace path and trace route, both are same. In Windows, we'll have trace RT. So trace path, for example, in between our network to Google network, how many networks will have? Simple, guys. From Hyderabad to Chennai, how many cities will have? We need to find. Got it, guys? In Hyderabad to Chennai, how many cities will have? Like the same way, from our network to, from our classroom network to Google, in between, how many networks will have? How many hops will have? We need to find. Trace path, google.com. See, guys, this is our IP address, and this is router login. Okay. And this is a router IP address, gateway IP address. Right. I think they will deny the access because of security. It's not going to provide all the IP addresses. Only our institution network only will get, and after that we are getting no reply because Google having good security, right? So because of that reason, sometimes we are not going to get any reply from few networks because of security. ISPs, they will maintain like that. See, guys, this is totally different network. This is totally different network. We are sending like that. If you try to ping with Google, the ping like a packet, it is going to travel through those networks. Clear? Trace path and trace route, both are same. See, if you doesn't have internet, how you are going to communicate with internet man? Suresh Kumar, you should have the internet. If you doesn't have internet, then simply if you want, you can check. If you don't have internet, you will get one IP address that is called APIPA. Without IP address system, it won't start. Even if you don't have the internet also, you'll have the IP address. You're going to get the APIPA IP address. How can we connect VM means? While we are installing the operating system at the time we discussed, right? Network adapter will have. So if you're using Wi-Fi, use bridge connection. If you're using LAN, use NAT connection. Then automatically you will get the internet. Okay. See, guys. So now don't worry. Tomorrow I will show you anyway. So we are going to establish one isolated network between two different machines. How to establish at the time. Each and every information we'll discuss there and related to adapter, network adapter. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Guys, no reply. See, no reply. Means because of security, they denied. Okay. So, okay. Instead of Google, we'll do some different. access.redhat.com. Right. This is our Red Hat website. Let's check how many networks we'll have in between V and then Red Hat websites. Okay. Red Hat website. And then if you want, you can verify where the packet it is, try to dropping while you are trying to sending the packet at the time. So using trace path. Trace path, trace route, both are same. Output wise, little bit different, but information wise, same information will provide you. Right? Got it, guys? Okay. So let's see here. Trace path and trace route also you can use. Trace route. redhat.com. Output wise, little bit different. That's it, guys. Okay. 30 hops maximum, 60 bytes packets. 60 byte packets. Okay. And then we are getting C. Stars means no reply, guys, here. Star means no reply. Okay. So clear, guys? I hope you got it. Difference between guys, what is the difference between ping and trace path and trace route? Ping versus trace path and trace route. In interview, people they will ask like this question. So ping is a command to check the communication between two different devices. Okay. Try NIT. Okay, we'll try. Okay. So you can try whatever if you want, you can, your wish. Okay. But don't misuse. Don't misuse, guys. Okay. Watch once again, man. Which one? Akhil. Ping. Ping is a command to check the communication between two different devices in network. Trace path is a command to find out the networks between two different environments. Communication, for checking the communication, ping. For tracing the networks, trace path. Got it? Right. So I hope you're clear. And one more command will have very useful command that is called SS. SS is a new command they introduced to us from 7.0 onwards. From RHEL 7.0 onwards, right? SS command. SS full form, socket status. Right? It's very useful command for administrator, guys, to find out the port number related to particular service. We can able to find out the port numbers. HTTP port number 80. అదేంటి మేడం డౌట్ చెప్తున్నారు గట్టి చెప్పండి 80నే. సో HTTP port number 80. DNS port number 33. ఇదండి DNS దా ప్లీజ్ ఇవ్వకుండా అయినా ఉండండి ఆన్సర్ దండం పెడతా. సో 3383 అంట. ఇంత పెద్ద పోర్ట్ నెంబర్ నేను ఎక్కడ చూడలేదు. 3383 ఇది ఏంది డేటాబేసెస్ది. సో DNS 53. వెరీ గుడ్ కృష్ణ. FTP పోర్ట్ నంబర్ 21. వెరీ గుడ్ పవన్. SSH port number. Right. So let's see, we have only SSH. We can able to find out the SSH port number with the help of SS command. See, guys, SS, we have an option -TLUPNA. SS space -TLUPNA. T means TCP sockets, L listening sockets, U UDP sockets, P protocols, and numbers A all. T TCP sockets, L listening sockets, like listening ports, it is going to listen. T TCP sockets, listening sockets, L listening, U UDP, UDP sockets, P protocols, N numbers, A all. That's why AWS route. Very good. Karthik, now you got it. That's why only AWS they introduced to us Route 53. Actually, two services combination. So Route 53, it will act like as a DNS and it having the routing policies also. We can able to route the traffic. It will convert the host name to IP address to host name. It will resolve the host name to IP address to host name. And along with that, we can able to define the routing policies there. How many kind of routing policies will have? What are they? Latency based, failover, geolocation, and weighted, geoproximetry. So you don't know geoproximetry. Before we'll have geoproximetry. Now I think in commercial account itself only we'll have geoproximetry. So in free tier account we doesn't have geoproximetry. Geolocation will have simple routing, failover, weighted, geolocation, right? And then geoproximetry also will have, but I think we doesn't have geoproximetry, and then IP based one. Total I think 6 will have. Got it, guys? Right. So then hit enter. Let's see here. 22 is a port number for SSHC. 22, it's listening on SSHD. We can able to find out the port numbers very easily with the help of SS command. And guys, what is those both 222s will have? This 22 having star, this 22 having colons. What is the difference between those both? This is for IPv4. This is for IPv6. Two different IP addresses will have, right? If you try to accessing the services with the help of IPv4 star 22 and IPv6 22, both it will support. Okay, guys, instead of SS, if you want, you can use netstat also. NAT stat. SS netstat both are same. In older versions will have netstat and new versions SS. Both are same option, TLUPNA. Most of the people, they know about netstat. Then if you want, you can filter like this also. Clear? Got it? So like this, you can filter SS and netstat. Okay. So those all basic, frequently used commands in networking concepts. Okay. Tomorrow, how to assign the IP address, how we need to modify the IP addresses, how we need to establish the one isolated network between two different virtual machines. Everything we'll discuss tomorrow. Different ways we'll have to assign the IP addresses, NMCLI, NMTUI, network scripts. Those all the ways we are going to discuss tomorrow. So 3 different ways frequently we are going to use: NMCLI, NMTUI, and network scripts. If you want, you can add with the graphical user interface also, but in real time, it doesn't have graphical user interface. So we can able to use different ways: NMTUI, NMCLI, network scripts. So please don't miss tomorrow's session. Guys, this week's sessions don't miss. This week, everything is important. from networking onwards, right? So I don't know people like, so they will attend like first 15 to 20 days. And after that, they are going to drop. I don't know really why. Because this is a free Linux class, right? You doesn't have the interest without paying the fee, right? So if you made the payment, then you'll have the interest every day you're going to attend the session. First day 200. For 1 week, almost like 200, 150 to 200 people we find. Then I don't know after 1 month, actually after 20 days, after 15 days, people actually very, very important concepts we are going to discuss after 20 days itself only. People, they don't know. It was all very useful concepts. The first 15 to 20 days, only basics only we are going to discuss. So then people, they are going to say, we are not getting the jobs while we are trying to attending the interview. So without completing your course, how you can able to crack the interview, man? So first of all, complete your course properly and then attend the interview. So half of knowledge, it's not good for you and then your organization. Remember, half knowledge, it's not good for you and it's not good for your organization. So better to attend properly than